Facebook. It's me, Evangelist Shakira, coming to bring you a quick word this morning. I was just having some alone time with God on my way to a car action. And I was having alone, time with God and everything like that. And of course, he gave me a video to speak to you guys. I haven't made one recently, and because I don't make the videos unless God give them to me or no one will be touched by them. But y'all, excuse my voice a little bit. I'm being challenged with a cold, but it's nothing that God can't heal. God said, tell my people that real eyes recognize real lies. I'm going to give it again to you a little bit slower so it can drop in your spirit. Real eyes recognize real lies. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Sometimes when God allow people to come in our life or allow people to come across our pathway in our life, we judge them on their outer appearance. For example, let me give you a good example. We might see somebody who got on a bunch of diamonds, or we might see somebody who got a bunch of golds in their mouth. I'm just using an example. And we'll say, okay, they driving a nice car, whatever. They got to have money. These people got money because they driving a nice car. They wearing all the most updated Jordans and shoes. They got on the nicest diamonds. They got to have money. Not knowing that in reality, they're struggling. Not knowing that in reality, you got more than them in your pocket. You don't know if they paid for those things when they got a lawsuit from an accident claim. You don't know if they paid for those things because their mother or fathers left them with a little bit of money. You don't know. All you know is you're judging from the outside in. You're thinking they got it all together and they really don't. Real eyes recognize real lies. Let me give you another example. Ladies, when these men come along, they tell you all the things you want to hear. They tell you they love you. They tell you that you the best thing that ever happened to them. They tell you that they gonna marry you one day. They tell you that you mean the world to them. They tell you all these things, but in reality, your eyes are showing you something totally different. They're telling you that they love you, but yet they're cheating. They're telling you that you mean the world to them, but yet and still they won't spend time with you. They're hanging out with their friends. They're telling you that they want to be in your life forever. They want to marry you, but they gave you a ring 5 years ago and y'all still ain't married yet. They're prolonging it. Ladies, real eyes recognize real lies. For example, let me give you another example of this thing. Fellas, these ladies are telling you that these kids are yours. You knew in reality your homeboys or somebody told you that, she was a loose canyon. Somebody told you that she was cheating on you when you were in jail. I'm just using examples. Somebody told you that the baby wasn't yours. Your mama told you that the baby don't look like you. Or you got in your mind, you knew that you guys separated for a little bit and a baby was made. She's constantly telling you that it's your child, but real eyes recognize real lies. You know the child doesn't look like you. You don't have a bond with the child. You know it's a possibility that it's somebody else's, and yet she still gives the child your last name, and then later on you do a DNA test and it's not yours. Something told you. Something told you that it wasn't yours. Your eyes told you something different. Real eyes recognize real lies. Sometimes when people come into your life, you can't judge them on what you see in the outsides. What are their actions showing? Are their actions showing that they care about you? Are their actions showing that they truly have your back? Are their actions showing that they deserve to be in your life? Real eyes recognize real lies. People can say anything, but what are your eyes seeing? What are your ears hearing? Are your eyes showing that they got your back? Are your eyes showing that they're there for you? Are your eyes showing you that they are genuine people? Are their actions showing something totally different that you're seeing? Real eyes recognize real lies, people. We got to start doing better. We got to start just judging people with our eyes, not with our eyes, but with the eyes of Christ. We got to start judging people the way God judged them. In 1 Samuel 16:7, it talks about how we judge the outer appearance, but God judged the heart. Before you allow people to just walk into your life and come into your life, whether it's for a season or whatever it is, judge their outer appearance. Listen to what the people are saying about them. Judge them on the outer appearance. Listen to what they're saying. Look around them. Look and see what's going on before you just allow people into your heart, before you just allow people into your life. Sometimes, see, we always think that God sends people into our lives. No, sometimes the enemy sends people too. He sent people to get you off track. He sent people to throw you out. He sent people to tear you down. You'll be wondering why one day everything going good in your life and the next minute all hell done broke loose because you thought God sent that person in your life and it was the enemy all along. Real eyes recognize real lies. Judge people from what you see. Judge people from what you see, not what you see through your eyes, but tell God to give you his eyes. Because sometimes we're so caught up in our emotions that we make permanent decisions out of temporary feelings. Watch. They said that if you cut a snake in half, if you cut off a snake body, it can still live for a little while. It swim around before it die. The only way to cut a snake up is to cut his head off. Get to the root of the thing. If somebody's being a snake or a connive is deceiving behind your back, cut them straight off. Don't keep giving them chance. No, cut them off. It's okay to walk lonely sometimes. Guess what? You won't hurt yourself. So it's okay to be alone. I always tell people that long as you got God cheering for you in the bleachers, rooting you on, you don't need nobody else out there while you making that touchdown. I pray that this video has blessed you all. If you don't remember anything else, people, watch and pray. Be mindful. Look at things the way God look at them. Look at the heart. Judge people by their actions. God don't just say you going to hell because how you look. God don't just say you going to hell because you got a mouthful of ghosts. God don't just say you going to hell because your pants are sagging below your butt. God don't just say you going to hell because you got a big butt and you wear tight dresses. No, God doesn't say that. It's your actions what send you to hell. God is saying you going to hell because you're doing this sin or that sin. He judges your actions. Judge people by their actions. Don't just go by what they tell you. Look at the heart. What are people's motives? Remember, real eyes recognize real lies. It used to be back in the days that the snakes were people you already knew, people you couldn't stand. But no. These days, the snakes are the same people who are calling you friends, who are calling you bae, who are calling you your homie, who are calling you your brother, your sister, who are calling you family members. I'm just keeping it real for you, to you rather. Real eyes recognize real lies. I pray that this video has blessed you. I pray that this video has given you encouragement. If this video has given you encouragement, hit share, tag a friend, bless somebody else because it's all about spreading the word of God. Remember, real eyes. See these eyes? These. Yeah. Real eyes recognize real lies. Real eyes recognize real lies. Let that sink in, you guys. Keep it 100. It's nothing like keeping it 100. I always say, when you have nothing else, if you ain't got money, if you ain't got nothing else, your word is everything, people. If you make a promise to somebody or you have a word that you gave somebody, you gave your word on something, that's all you got left. Keep it. Real lies recognize real lies.